What's up YouTube, it's your boy Kirby Curbs giving you guys a video on Kirby Talks. Today we're going to be talking about chapter 123 from Attack on Titan and my prediction on what's going to happen on chapter 124. I believe we've already seen it before and I will tell you why I think about this. Alright, so before I get any further, I want to just mention these images and discussions are going to be potential spoilers. So if you are watching the anime, I would not recommend watching it. But if you're curious of how the show is going to end, please stay in this video. Okay, so if you are currently reading chapter 123, the final words of Eren's basically initiating that he is going to eliminate the Merlians and whatnot. So it is going to get very intense for chapter 124, basically. Now, you see Armin convincing Mikasa that Eren is still on their side, and you see Eren initiating the war, basically. He's summoning all the Titans that are inside the walls, and he's gonna send them to the other island, which is gonna be very intense. Now, I believe we've already seen this, and I'm gonna show you why I say this. Okay, so if anybody who remembers the ending theme song of season 2, it was a bunch of images that we just didn't know about. Even manga readers was confused about this ending theme song that was very confusing and showing all these images that we didn't, even us didn't know. But slowly, recently, they started just been connecting. They've been connecting to the main storyline. Like, for example, they just barely show the story of Ymir, and it actually connects to the first part of this ending theme song, which is crazy because her story is very intense, and the fact that they ate her alive to obtain the power was crazy and sick, to be honest. But it has to do with this ending theme song. Now, you've been always wondering, what is the second half? What is the story about? We haven't even seen it. What if I told you that these images are gonna happen on chapter 124? Now, I'm gonna break it down for you from the beginning all the way to the end. So the first image we're gonna see here is Titans coming out of the water. I believe that these are the Titans that Eren's gonna send from the Paradise Island to this island to start the attack, as you can tell. Right here you see all these Titans emerging from the ocean. Now there's different kinds of Titan. There's the regular crazy looking ones and even the ones that look like from the walls. Now there's only one Titan that have a detailed face, and that's the one in the back right there. I believe this is supposed to symbolize Eren in this theme song, because a lot of the images shown in this ending theme song do not look like anything of the ones we've seen, but I believe this is like a symbolism, meaning that it is Eren controlling these Titans. In this image, I know it's kind of crazy looking, but in this image it shows the Titans eating all these people from Merlians and whatnot, and it's basically, the message here is there is no escape of this fate. It is gonna happen regardless if they try to run away. There is no avoiding it, and I believe this is what this image is representing. Now you see these Titans eating and whatnot, but there's this main Titan in the back that's blurry and the largest one out of the crowd. I believe this is how it's going to look like, the Titan that Eren has been transforming at the very end of chapter 123. I believe it's going to be like this because if you notice, the head is smaller than the body. It doesn't make any sense, and the body looks really, really huge, but it somehow has like tiny little legs too, like a T-Rex in a way. Have you noticed that in one of the openings that they had dinosaurs and stuff like that? Like, it looks literally like a dinosaur, the way it looks. But I think this is like a hint of like that's gonna be Eren, and it, you know, kind of a way, basically. Now, basically what we're seeing here are all the big Titans that were from the walls walking to the sun. So this message right here is, if you notice in the ground, there's only footprints in gravel and wood, meaning that there is going to be literally no trace of the Merlians at all. It's literally telling they're going to be extinct. They're never going to exist after this war. And I believe this is what's going to happen. They're just going to walk away after they're done. So as we can see here, there's a bunch of people walking towards the sun. I believe that this is a message saying that they're finally free. The people, the Eldians that were living in this island are finally going to be free from these evil people. They're going to finally return to Paradise Island and they don't have to obey anybody. I believe that's basically what this image is telling us about, that all the Eldians are finally going to be free. And as you can see, there's some flowers and some mountains and clouds. Like it feels like some sort of paradise, like, you know, a calming land, basically home. So these two images are very important because it shows that it's trying to make you feel kind of like warm and welcome, you know? It's trying to embrace you. So basically, it's leading up to Paradise Island, and then you see this bird flying off to the distance, meaning freedom. They're finally free. And that's what I think this image, those images meant, is this is gonna be the liberation of the Eldian people. Now, this image can go either way. It's basically showing people basically coming out from the ground, and in my opinion, it's like a symbolism, like saying that it's people being reborn. Or it could go either other way, is that the Titans that were inside the walls are finally returning back to normal. They don't have that curse anymore. It could be either way, but in other words, it's starting a new life. That's what I think the main message is about the people coming out from the ground. And then right here, we see everybody bowing down to Ymir. Basically is that Ymir is the solution and freedom, and finally she delivers that. And maybe the final image where she's pointing to the sky is probably removing the curse of the Titans. Who knows what this final image means? Or it could be Historia, who knows? But it can mean a lot. This image still hasn't been very clear but it looks like everybody's just bowing down to Ymir, basically the savior, and you know, we still don't know. Let me know what you think, what this final image could mean. I'm still kind of confused, in a loop on what it could possibly mean, what it's trying to tell us. But let me know in the comments below. I just want to break down this video to explain my theory on basically, we've already seen glimpse of chapter 124, but we never knew about it. Like, it's crazy how this ending theme song is so very important, and the images shown in it has greater depth into it. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Thumbs up the video and let's talk about it. Hope to see you soon in the next video. Peace.